Going live.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, you guys are already in the chat. My goodness. Will you guys anticipating that episode tonight? I wonder why we have so many people in the chat today.
Yes.
What's going on, Miss Pam? How are you feeling, Miss Lady?
I'm doing mighty fine, mighty fine. Can't wait till the show started.
Keeping cool and hydrated out there in Columbus.
Yes. The hospital always cold, so I'm nice and
see. I'm jealous. You know, now I want to sit in a hospital room and be chilling. You know.
Yes.
Because I stay in my room. I have a two-story home, and of course, heat travels. So
I got
AC on. I'm oh my Lord, I'm sick of it. So. All right, Miss Pam, what's going on, everybody in the chat? But of course, in case you don't know who we are, we're the Ladybirds of AFN.
Yes.
And I'm feeling good today. OMG, it's just been a weekend. I'm just glad to get back to talking about some football today because we're gonna break it down, but it's gonna be a special episode today because this is our official second episode of our Superfan edition, and we're gonna continue this. And of course, fan period. Anybody that want to come here and just talk about their fanhood and things like that, we invite you and encourage you in this off season. Come on and let's talk about it because I love to hear everybody's perspectives and what the enjoyment is of being a fan right now because I got with Jay. She's getting ready to slay. Let me bring her on up before we go ahead and get started with this episode.
Yes.
Miss Wit.
Hey, everybody. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes, good. I was having some technical difficulties, but I'm back.
You're back, lady. You're back. And of course, everybody, this Miss Wit, introduce yourself, Miss Lady.
Y'all already know it's your girl Whitney J from the A Ready to Slay. I was tired from seeing Beyonce, but I'm good to go. It's time to talk about our birds. We are 8 weeks away.
Oh, girl, I'm telling you, she was slaying it too with that hat and the outfit.
Yeah.
And she was dressed, coolly because some people had whole jean outfits on. I was like, y'all about to burn up out there looking at Beyonce. So I'm glad you had a good time with that, though.
Yes.
Of course, I want to hear a little bit about it.
She gone.
She is having some technical difficulties. Yeah. But so Miss Pam, let's go ahead and of course, in case y'all don't know, I'm Ms Maggie T. Everybody know I'm First Lady of AFN. But let's get into these comments and give Whit a little chance to kind of come on back up in here.
Yeah.
Let's see who is first in the chat because people like to be first in here. Let's see who's first. Come on, up here. It looks like King Trey. Wait, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, King.
What's up, my beautiful queens and AFN crew? All right. What's going on, Silk Legacy? Shout out to him. I'm going to actually make an announcement about our Red and Black meet and greet, event. Let me get Miss Whit back on here.
Yeah.
In a minute, I got the flyer and everything out there. Shout out to him for scoring us the location. Thank you for looking out.
Thank you.
So we will be having not a big major Red and Black event where we're ticketing and things like that, but people still was like, we're in town for Flowery Branch. We want to get together. So y'all come on out to O'Reilly's. It's going to be, I just had to put the flyer up there. It's off of Covington Highway. Doors open at 6. Give and take, we'll probably get there. You know how we are. We got to go home from Flowery Branch, relax, take a bath, and come on back. So about 8ish is around the time I was pretty much saying it. But $5 drinks, and it's gonna be food and things like that. So we're tables. So
excited.
I'm excited about that. Thank you. It says, "What's up, Queens? Tip my 40 to the Lady Birds on that Falcons lean. Yeet.
All right.
On Southside, Ricky. Hey,
hello, Southside.
What a thrill. Hope you are all having a good evening. I'm
thrill.
When trend was let's go, girls. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Hi, ladies.
AT Leo.
Where's Dre? What's going on?
Oh, okay.
Geek. Ladybirds. Geek. What's going on, Blackberry? And
Very.
Rise up, ladies. Have a great show. Make Way Sports. Thank you.
Hey, guys.
Y'all going over to both of those channels. Home team with Blackberry, as well as Make Way Sports. These are Falcons content creators. Y'all going over there and check them out. What's going on, ladies? All right, South Side. Judy Bear, new face. Okay.
New face. Oh.
Y'all follow Quarters with Porter. She's a great female Falcons. I'm trying to get her on. Actually, I've been referring me to her.
Yes.
I messaged her. I think her Tuesday's a little busy. I'm going to circle back around and try to get her on, but I would love to have another lady on the show because we're everything here. What's going on? 82 Monte Carlo. And I think Whit is probably messaging me. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Hold on. Let's do that real quick. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just technical difficulties. Are you there with us now?
Yeah, I am. I had to get the stuff together. You know, your girl be multitasking.
Girl, I know it. I got to give my son his medicine in a minute. So, all right. And of course, Judy, yes, Mags, go check her out. I've been checking her out. I mean, I followed her and everything. I messaged her, but she's a busy lady, y'all. So eventually, I will definitely try to. Or y'all can holler at her and be like, "Look, Maggie messaged you. Get back with her." You know, please. It's Scotty Robinson. Scott is calling me. All right, let's go ahead and get right into this episode. Though we're gonna have some fun today. Yes. Like I said, this is our Superfan edition of our show. Here we're gonna be it's our Superfan series, I call it, where we're just gonna, I pick out those people that I'm running to all the time anyway, and just making a big impact out there. You see her everywhere. And then she's a lady. So how fitting to have another ladybird on the show with us today. So we're going to go ahead and introduce. Let me get your girl. Hold on one second before I even do that. I'm slacking. Let me put a picture here, though. I'm slacking. The most important part of things. Yeah. Not too much going on. I had a show last night. Candid Room. If anybody did peek in and check on that, I did that, trying to get myself prepared for this, and Lord have mercy. So my bad. Let me go ahead and put up this beautiful picture. And I want people to yell out the name that you recognize her while I'm kind of lollygagging and getting some things up here, because I sure didn't pull this up here. Okay. But I appreciate y'all patience. Here we go. So we're getting ready to introduce her, but I want to give a little bit about her bio, and then we will introduce her and bring her on. So this is Koreena Atkins. Let me get her banner here. Hey fellas, hey ladies and gent. I want y'all to share this out so you won't miss this thing. We need everybody and all eyes on this episode, because it's a special guest in our house, and her name is, like I said, Koreena. Member of the 30 Bird Nest. She is a super fan, a season ticket holder, and a Rise Up Tour fan club member as well. And she travels and actually perfect attendance last year, attending every game. Literally. Meaning she was on the road for every single game here. She's a daughter first, and her love is God, her dad, and family, and of course, her Atlanta Falcons. She got a tattoo, as y'all can see, on her arm of Atlanta Falcons after winning, the Home Depot contest in 2017 for Father's Day contest, as her dad was able to come after just surviving cancer. So that was a significant moment for her. Beautiful. Born a military brat, while her dad served in the Army as a single parent, raising 3 children. So, of course, you already know how military brats are. They're traveling, they're moving. They're not stable in one location. So,
shout out to Dad.
So she said, when asked where I'm from, she would say she's Neutralville, because she made home wherever, of course. Atlanta became her permanent address in 2000. So she was born in North Carolina, but consider ATL her home now. Of course, we already know she's a season ticket holder, and we already see that she's been a part of the Dirty Bird Nest for about 3 years, and a 3-year member, of course, of the Rise Up Tour fan club for the away games. Last year, of course, the perfect attendance that she got for last year for attending all the home and away games. She went to every away game.
Yes, every single game, y'all.
Yes. So
perfect attendance. Jesus, that's dedication.
That is dedication.
So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and bring our girl up. I'm excited about this one because I've been hounding her. I was like, "We gonna get you, fam. What's going on?" Where them fans at, girl? Because of course you ain't nowhere without a fan. Where them fans at?
I got a few.
Okay.
Right.
How are you feeling today?
Hey, how's everyone doing?
Blessed and highly
doing great. Finally here. Look, finally here. Maggie T, Auntie Pam are finally here. You know. Got love for the show.
Yet I was like, I messaged her, but let me follow up because Pam is my recruiter and things. Like
I've been nagging.
Well, the job is done. She is here.
You said it's an opportunity to have you on the go because the other I was like, okay, let's go ahead and get on in here but she did tell me, let her, her job and everything, give me her time to get that situated so she could clear her schedule to come on.
So, you know what I mean? Just let me know because I stay on the go, love to travel, football, all of it,
Oh my God. And everybody giving the red and blacks in chat of Xavier.
Look at that.
Long time life with the part of the Dirty
Rise Bird. Up, look, earrings, all the Rise Up.
Yes, ma'am.
She is a fan, y'all.
She is ready. So, hello, ladies.
Stay ready.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get into some conversations with you because what I do here is I put the spotlight on you. People kind of see, yes,
you.
Having a good time. You're our celebrity today, and that's how I treat my super fans. Because you're everywhere. You're literally everywhere. We were just talking about it. United games, Braves games, Hawks games, Falcons game, and then she turn around and go to work and become this district manager of the 6th time, in 6 months. Like, how in the world?
I do work.
She work now. She work.
I do work.
She do got a job. So
they might not believe it. I do work.
Okay. So, I guess my question for you is, of course, we already said in your bio where you're from, but what really brought you to Atlanta?
So I have an older brother who lives here in Conyers. Well, he moved, but I actually came to visit him. And that's after I went to school and college and decided to come visit him to hang out in Atlanta, to hang out with Big Brother. And when I came, I was like, oh, I might want to stay here, because he said, where you going to live at? I said, I don't know. Might travel for a little bit, just hang out. I always loved the Atlanta Falcons. So I said, I'll just hang out for a little bit for the summer. And the summer turned into 25 years.
Well, what was in Atlanta? Was it the theme? Was it the city? What is here?
We always traveled. So it was coming here and I was like, oh, okay, I can go to the games. I can go football. I can do a little basketball here. I can be in the city. Just do all type of things. So it was just like, okay, this might be for me. Yeah, this might be for me.
Instead of traveling here all the time, why not be right up the street from it? So
yes, and I literally came and never left. Actually, I left for like about a couple of years. I went back to North Carolina to be with family for other personal reasons, and then when I say I'm a diehard fan. So let me tell you, I had my license plate saying Atlanta Falcons. I was so happy to get that plate. I was like, hey, Atlanta Falcons. And I was like, okay, I'm going to keep my tag. So I moved back to North Carolina for a couple of years. And I would drive every year to renew my tag so I can keep Atlanta Falcons.
See,
my license, everything.
girl, yeah, you was an ATLian, yeah, and you just like,
Yes,
you know,
yes.
my I was born in North Carolina, but my heart is right here in the A.
It is. It really is. I mean, I represent all year long. You can all year long. It's
Yes.
ATL all day, every day. What?
Absolutely. Just like Xavier Littman said, like, share, and subscribe.
Definitely.
Please share this out because we got
Please do.
more eyes on here. I'll be sharing it to this group though. Let me do that in a minute. But
Yes.
so that's a little bit about your bio and everything else. So we're hearing, you know, why you came down here to Atlanta. So first off, you know, you wasn't just one of those transplants that came here to complain and you're living here. I don't know why my camera looks like that, but you're living here, and I look so blurry. And you just loved it and enjoyed it. So I guess my question was, you know, because North Kakalaki, you were a Falcons fan, and why? Please tell us. Why did you how long you been a fan, and why are you still a fan? Let me fix my camera.
Well, it's been over about, I've been a fan for over about 30 years. So my father, okay, my dad raised myself and my sister and brother. And of course, I'm a daddy's girl. And I mean daddy's girl.
Yes.
So my arm under by the Falcons tattoo. But he always liked the Falcons. He was in Carolina Panthers because him being in the army, he was stuck in between. So he showed love for Carolina Panthers and then the Falcons. Me, I was like Falcons, and then I was seeing players, and I'm like, okay. And then I came here and got older. It was like, um, Falcons, what? You know, I'm going to the games, and I would go back and forth, but then I really started going, and I'm like, oh, this is a vibe. This is different. Yeah, I'm here by
So you
oh,
went
you
to the
like the
game through
Falcons?
the Georgia Dome and everything.
Yes, I
How
would.
about
Yes,
football stadium? I mean, hold on, Fulton Stadium. How about that?
yes,
You did okay.
Oh
yes.
wow.
So,
Wow, you went
yes,
to Fulton County and Georgia Dome
Wow.
and Mercedes Benz. Ooh, baby, you are lucky.
That 30
Ooh, I
years,
only been to
so,
Georgia
yeah.
Dome. That's it.
girl. Okay. So
Wow.
I mean, we can't
It is an
say
experience.
you're not a fan. So I guess we're hearing how long you've been a fan, but
Yeah.
why?
Okay, so I really fell in love. Because here's the thing. So my father had cancer back in 2015, 16, but he had cancer. And of course we bonded over football. So I love to write. So the Falcons had a contest about for Father's Day write-in for Home Depot. So it was
Yes.
2017.
Yep,
So
that's what it
I
was.
ended up
That's what it was.
also, so I ended well before that I wrote to the National Enquirer and had won. So my dad won stuff for that, but then they had football, so I was like, "Ooh, football!" I said, "Let me see how good I can this if I can get in." So I
Yeah.
ended up winning. I was one of the winners, but at that time he just finished radiation and everything. So I said, "Let me get clearance." So I said, "Well, Dad, I won something." He's like, "What did you do now? The news? What? What did you do?" I said, "No, I won something." So I said, "Let me get clearance." So we got clearance. So he lives in Augusta right now. So I said,
Yeah.
I need you to come to Atlanta, and I
Yes.
got something for you for Father's Day. And he was like, "It'd be cool just to hang out, do something like the players or like that." So I said, "Well, let's
Yes.
come down here." So he came down to Augusta. I mean, came down here, and
Yeah.
I won. And they had us in the backyard. He got to meet some of the players. And at the time, it was Coach
Wow.
Smith,
Oh,
um, Arthur Blanks, and they had him in the big tents where he could be cool. Because I said, "Hey, he can't be outside," but they was like, "Oh no, he's VIP. He gets VIP treatment." So they had signed the football and shirts, and he had a
Wow.
care package. And when I guess that bond, whoo, I don't want to get emotional, but that bond right there over football and the
Yeah.
Falcons, I
Yeah.
was sold. It was like, okay, that, my dad and football. And that's when I got the tattoo of under Daddy's Girl under Rise Up.
Oh.
so did you got it there, or you went somewhere
Oh,
else and did it?
here. I mean, I went somewhere else and did it,
Okay,
but
I
it
was
was
like, they doing
after
tattoos.
that. No, no, no,
Okay, I
no.
was like, what kind of Falcons and
Maggie,
Falcons is
you
this?
a
No.
mess, Maggie.
Maggie.
I was like,
I
wait a
got the tattoo after, I'm just saying. But after
I
all of
She did
that,
it
and my
after. She did it
It's
after.
it's funny, Karina, because I actually entered that contest too, and I won one year for my dad. So that's actually
Oh,
a small world to actually run into somebody else who actually won that contest as well. So that's crazy, but
so
it is an
you
awesome
write an
experience.
article It's like a writing
So
in kind of
what
thing.
I'm
It's a
talking
writing
about. And
contest.
he was so
Yeah.
proud, and he was still hurting, but for that moment, you didn't
That
see
was
any pain
special.
or yeah. So that it was a very special moment,
Mhm.
And I was so happy. He was like, "No, I'm just gonna stay here and enjoy this moment," and he did. And I was
Oh,
like, "Okay."
Yeah,
So
that was it for you. It was like, you
mhm.
know what, this team really cares about their people. And I can't
Yes.
say that about Arthur Blank. You know,
yeah,
he all these things that he put into this city and the players and everything with how they give back and the
Yes.
love they
mhm,
have and just how humbled. You can go up to them, get autographs. They
yep.
talk with you. Build relationships with our fans. So I'm glad that your dad had that experience right
Yes.
after something, and
And he still talks about it.
he does.
He still has a football.
Oh,
Every time I go home, he'll talk about it. And football season coming up, he's like, "You remember this?" And he's getting
oh,
older now. So I'm like, "I remember that." I was like, "I was there." He was like, "You remember?" And we were outside, and they have a football. And I said, "I remember that." And he pulls the
oh,
pictures, and yeah.
That,
So
that's gonna be
nice.
that's definitely a lasting memory for him, and I'm
Yes.
glad that you was able to make that. And then of course he probably lives through you as well while you go into these games, seeing
Of course.
and here's the thing. So the Mercedes Benz, when they had opened up, we played Carolina Panthers. So I said, he's never been down here. So I said, "Dad," and my brother's a Carolina Panthers fan, by the way. And so I was like, "Dad and little
Oh my
brother, you
God.
want to come to the
That got to
game?"
be so weird.
That's weird.
it makes sense. Where you from?
Yes.
So yes, we ended up coming. I said, "Dad, you want to go to a game?" Now he's never been to a professional game. He's seen it on TV, but me,
Yes.
I've been to a lot of them. So I said, let's go and check it out." And he said, "Go
Yes.
where?" So my dad. So I was like, "Come on, we're going to the game." So we had front row. He was like, "Where are we going at?" I said, "Down there." He was like, "Down where?" I said, "We got to keep on walking." He said, "It's a long walk." I said, "We're to the front." So when we got there, he was like, "Oh my gosh." He was like, "I'm actually in the game. We're playing the Carolina Panthers, my two teams, like that." My brother was like, "Oh my goodness." So their first game professionally was with me in the Benz, front row. And
That's
they
Wow.
had
beautiful. That's
That is
when they
beautiful.
had the soldiers,
wonderful.
yeah, when they had to sing a national anthem, he was standing, but he was started hurting. So he was getting so excited, leaning over, hitting the player's hands and Freddie Falcon. So I said, Dad, I don't want you to fall." So another guy said, "Baby girl, that's a soldier. He retired Army. I got him. You ain't got to worry about it. We got him." We
You
see
got
he's
it.
excited, and he talks about
Oh,
that. So first game here. So
Nice.
You a hell of a
nice.
daughter. That's
You
a hell
You
of an
are. You're a
experience.
wonderful daughter.
oh man. So just lasting memories for him and just memories for you as well. And I'm just glad he's able to remember it now and just talk about it with you. And that's probably two of the most highlights of his life, just
Yes.
have those moments and everything. So
he still talks about it because again, he was a single parent father
yeah,
raising, me. So I'm like, hey, I'm an adult. He doesn't ask for anything, but I'm like, I want give back. I don't
Yeah.
have any kids,
Of
so
course.
it's like, okay, when something comes up, Mother's Day, Father's Day, I'm like, what can I do for that? And then it's always surrounded
Exactly.
by football or something that he'll talk about because he carries in his wallet or wants to talk about it. So it's just um oh, okay, yeah. The kitty cats. I know. I tell my
yeah.
brother that. But it's fun. So and he's already excited about this year because really, so this is my third year going to almost every game.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
you're gonna go to every game again, and he loves that.
Okay. Okay. So look, girl,
Yeah.
I'm getting
Ooh.
with you just to have that moment with him, and he just
Yes.
watched, you just do all the traveling and things like that. Do
Yes.
you bring back souvenirs for him and things like that?
Of course, but he loves the pictures more. Now he doesn't know anything about Facebook. He's now married, so my stepmother,
Uh-huh.
she'll log on and show him the pictures, or I give them to him, and he'll be like, "Man," he said, "Now I thought you were traveling with me, but," he said, "You make my traveling look little." All the stuff you be doing.
He said, Will the Thrill Waddell said it's great to see you, Karina. Welcome to the Madhouse. Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Hey, it's football. It's part of the life. Hey,
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
so
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. So that's a beautiful story. I'm glad we get to hear this side of Koreena. You know, everybody
Yes.
kind of just see her everywhere, and it's, you know, you guys don't know the, you know, just the background behind a lot of people and what
Yes.
makes them a Falcons fan, and those very moments that we fuss and cuss about the team, but it's those very, you know, personal moments that makes the difference of how our team makes a fan feel. What's up, Lady Birds of AFN? Keep up the good work that y'all doing out here. Thank you.
Thank you.
People, thank you so much.
That's tuning in a little late. Hey, what's going on?
That's okay. You're right on time.
People, it's right on time because we're just getting right because she's gonna hang with us today. So we talking about some Falcons. So the next question, and I know Pam wanted to throw in a couple of things with this one as well. What is the experience like following the team as a and when did it all start? Why did it really start? You know, being a Dirty Bird fan, you know, in that nest, you know, season ticket holder for 3 years, as well as the Rise Up Tour fan club, is traveling, fan pictures, media recognition, season ticket perks.
Yes.
How does that feel?
Well, you know what? So here's the thing. Here's a crazy thing. Dirty Bird Nest has been around, I think, going on 5 years.
Okay.
When I was in North Carolina, I would come here and buy my ticket in that section.
Okay.
So when I joined 3 years ago, and we had our first meeting, it said all new members stand up. So I stood up. They looked at me like,
"You're not
new member.
You're not a member."
Wait a minute.
They said, "You're not a member, but you're always here." I said, "No, I was just bought my ticket in your section, you know." So I was like, you know, I would go to the games, and that section, anyone who knows me knows I love to dance, jump. Like, you will never see me sitting down. Whether I have a broke foot, hurt knees, it don't matter. I'm gonna move until I can't move no more. So I was like, oh, I love that section, Dirty Bird's Nest. And here's the thing, I've actually been offered to get tickets in other sections and in the premium section, but I was like, okay, I'll try, and it's fun, you know, to go eat, whatever, but I like to be in the action. So I'm like, Dirty Bird's Nest, sit in the front, cut up, dance. I'm going, that's me, because anyone who's in the nest knows you have to bring that energy, the action. You can't be sitting down looking like you're bored. Look, and it's hard, even when we are losing, and to still sit there and be cheering, like, come on, Falcons, but in your head, you're like, please, you know, but you got to sit there and be shaking. That can be hard, you know, but I'm a fan, so I'm going to support my team no matter what. So I have fun because we do different things at the tailgates and different themes, having fun. You get to see all the celebrities that y'all see that perform at halftime. We already see them in the Dirty Bird's Nest, like at tailgate. So it's just the fun for me. And so that's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep on joining. And again, I was gonna leave last year to go just in the section. I was like, no, because you have to sit down. And I said, I'm gonna be mad at me because I'm standing. I'm gonna be in the front, fussing, cussing at the coach, the other team, even some of our players. I'm like, get your together, you know.
And what does Pastor Troy call you?
Huh?
What does Pastor Troy call you?
Oh, Lightfoot, because I'm always all over the place.
Woo, man, me and Koreena, we had a journey that the Hawks draft after party. My good, and we were still up and dancing and moving around. After all of that, it was the dead of the heat of the summer. It was like everywhere. It was just, it was. But I ended up still having a good time though. I mean, we were just like, okay, we're gonna get there some kind of way. We're gonna make it to the Troy party rooftop.
Gonna make it. And you know, he's in our section too with Big Tigger. So it's, you know, when I see Big Tigger and Pastor Troy, it's almost like family now, because it's like, okay, y'all ready, and then they know, but there she goes, especially PT. So it's just a different type of experience. I mean, what you see on TV and that energy, it really is. And fans like us, we, you know, can't wait for our time starts at 9 o'clock. Well, about 8:30 that morning. And the rule is, and that's away games too, we do not sit down and leave till that clock says 0.00. Okay. And that's me. You can go ahead. I don't care if we losing by 20-30. I'm gonna sit right there and still be a fan. And you can say what you want. You can say 28-3. I don't give a whatever. I'm gonna still rep my Falcons. It don't matter.
I love the Dirty Bird nest. It's kind of like the 6-man section, of the Hawks and everything else.
Yes.
I like how you walk in, you got your things, everybody's wearing a certain color that day. Y'all put a lot of effort into that section. I always thought that Pam was a Dirty Bird nest because she's always around.
Me too.
I just hang around them.
So I'm trying to be like them. One of these days I'm just gonna be like they be thinking I'm part. They're like, I thought you was with the nest. I said I just know people that.
Yeah, I was about to say I strive to get in the nest one day, but I do gotta ask, does it come with a health insurance policy? Because baby, I already know it'd be some panicking and everything else like that to keep that spirit up. Because I know if I be having cardiac specials, I know y'all definitely do.
So here's the thing, you got to think about it. So we're at the tailgate right behind the Home Depot. Okay. As we're out there from 9 o'clock till about 11 o'clock, we get together about 11:30. Then we have to march all the way from there, walk all the way around, get to the gate, and then we check in, then we line back up, and we still got to keep that energy. Then we walk down the hall, up the escalator. And again, if you in the front, like when I get there, like I can see going around the hall and then the escalator. But as soon as I got the escalator, it goes blank. I'm just jumping. I don't know what's going on. I'm just my hair swinging, my pom-pom, everything. So it's just that energy. Yes. Like if you get to your seat, you got to like, okay, take a quick breath, and you still going. I'm like, girl, where do you get that energy? I'm like, look, don't hate on us curvy women because we got energy too. So it's just, you're right.
Let them know.
I look at it like this.
I will tell you this. So during halftime, so we can't sit down, but if they had a little breaks, you can sit down for a minute. And at halftime, if you ever see, a lot of us just sit there because we're trying to enjoy that break. Like, I don't want to get nothing to drink. Yes. Look, it's hey, can you bring me something to drink? I'm gonna sit right here. I don't want to go to the restaurant. I just want to sit and just relax and then get back up and do it again. So it's, it just natural. I'm for real. This is those who know me. You can ask Auntie Pam, Maggie T. I'm like this wherever we go. Yes, it don't matter.
And it don't matter. And my thing is, if your body still got you moving and things like that, and you feeling good about it, enjoy that. Yes.
Girl, I feel it in my knees. I ain't gonna lie. Look, I have the 800 milligrams. I have the little icy hot. I might have taken a little rub my knees.
Like an athlete.
She's like a player, you could say.
Yeah. You gotta there you go. A couple of times, soak in the tub a little bit.
I start. Yes. Start 4 hours early. Start taking my Tylenol. So I take them early. Let me take them every 4 hours. Get ready. I know. So like Thursday we have our kickoff party at Tongue and Groove. Okay. So I'm already starting like, okay, let me get my stuff together because I'm gonna be in there dancing and cutting up. So hey, and I'm bringing it. Whether I'm by myself, with my homegirls, with family, it don't matter. By myself, this me.
She's They said that's a fandom these boys need this year. Don't leave till the job is done. Love it. What's happening, ladies? Hit that like button. She's a true Dirty Bird fan. Oh yes. She said, "Get y'all some Epsom salt." Oh yeah. So,
Look, when I get home. When I get home, yes, that lavender Epsom salt too. By the way, lavender. So
let's kind of get into it because the question was about a little bit about the traveling. I know Pam had some questions about a little bit about that because you're on the road a lot traveling with the team. Pam, you had a question for her?
My question is just out of all the stadium you have attended, what is your favorite and what is your least favorite stadium?
Oh, the least is easy. Aints.
Aints. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It don't even matter if someone else aints. Not giving them no credit for nothing at all.
I should have known she would say that.
But the best one so far would probably be Las Vegas.
Okay.
Wow.
Because Vegas was very nice, and their club in the inside, and I got to do the tour. I pretty much do every tour. We go to the state, the different stadiums. I signed up for everything. Tour, whatever they offering, I'm getting, and I usually go early so I can go to the different things. But yes, Vegas and the club inside. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah,
Okay.
say it again. The Saints, the Aints. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm not giving them no credit for nothing at all.
Nothing. And just them season ticket perks just to kind of get in and
Yes,
go
yes.
to these special nights. Just how does that feel to be able to have that access to like meet Matty Ice on his did you go to that his retirement and everything?
I
And
did.
man,
I'm,
how
I'm
was
always
that?
at a I'm always at a lot of different things. So it's getting to the point now when I go somewhere to be like, I was looking for you. I knew you were gonna come, or
Like I
you in
was
the
looking for her
front.
for the Hawks game. I
You
was like,
know,
yeah, Koreena, she's probably gonna be there. And
I
she
said
wouldn't
Koreena gonna be there. I knew
oh,
she was gonna be there.
she almost didn't come. So, but I knew to call her. I was like, let me call
Uh-huh.
her and see what she at. Because if anybody else ain't there, Karina's there.
Kareena's there. Mm-hmm.
but see, you know what it is. So I have flexibility with my schedule. So a lot of people now they'll say, "Hey, you want to go here? I got an extra ticket. Sure, where we going?" And it's funny. I keep an outfit in my car for every
Just in
team,
case.
just in case. Because I'm like, hey, I'm like, let me finish my meeting. Hold on, let me wrap things up. I'm on my way. I'm coming. So,
Hey,
you
I
know,
love it. I
with
love it.
the away games.
Mhm.
So when I started traveling, I would go by myself a lot because I
Yeah.
have friends who say I'm gonna go and they would cancel.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
many years
Yeah.
ago, I would cancel because they canceled. And I said, you know what?
I'll
I
wait on
want to
them.
still go. So
Mm-mm.
I
No
go by
way. Just go
myself.
on. Just go.
Look,
Yes.
I you know I do, but now so if there was a tour group when I got with them, and at the
Yes.
time I met Rosalind and Brandon, and
Mm-hmm.
they turned me on to Thomas and them. They said, hey, they was like, you travel like that, you might need to meet with them. And so at first I
Mm-hmm.
was like, well, okay, this is what we do. So they was like, okay, well, we travel around, go different cities, and we do trips. How do you feel about doing that? And I was like, hey, I'm down. And so when they would
Nice.
ask who wants to do this and volunteer, I was always the first one. And then I started going. They was like, okay, she coming. I was like, where do I sign up at? Signed up,
Yes.
started traveling,
Yes.
and it just went from there. And every trip with them, I said, they was like, you want to go? I'm going. And
Yes.
that happened, 3 years ago? I only missed 2 games that year because when I joined, they had already filled up. So I couldn't go. That was Detroit. And then I missed London
I
because
went to
here's the
London.
thing. No, look, I signed up for London, but with work, I had got honored for top 200 in the country for my
Yes.
job. So of all the weeks they
They
planned
planned it
it
that
during
week, the
London.
London trip.
So
Wow.
I was gonna miss it. They said you can't miss a trip that's in your honor. So they flew me to
Yeah.
Washington for a whole week, and that was the only
Yeah.
trip I missed. After that, I haven't missed a trip at all. So Thomas named me. He was like, "I'm gonna call you Miss Perfect Attendance." And then Dirty Bird's Nest, I got Miss Perfect Attendance 2 years in a row. I mean, three, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, going on my third year in a row. So
Yeah.
it all kind of stuck. So now when I go somewhere, they have something. They're like, "Where's Koreena?
Yeah.
You know she's gonna be here. She's gonna be the first one here. She's gonna be ready. Where she's at?"
Yeah.
And that's what happened. And now they'll be looking. So if I don't go to something, they're like, "What's wrong? Why you not there?"
What's going
Yep.
You
on?
know.
Yep.
Okay, okay, okay. So I want to play something and we're gonna talk about it.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get my redemption this year. It's okay.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so it's
Uh-huh.
2 videos actually. So I'm gonna play this one first.
Okay. Okay. Oh my God,
I mean,
Got your whole
Wee.
reaction just pouting, but we all felt that way. So tell us about that.
Yeah.
Tell us about
Yes.
okay. So what happened? I actually had club access.
Yes, you
So I
did.
was in a club. But again, those who know me, I'm like, okay, I don't care about the food. I'm gonna go to the front.
Yeah.
So I was in second row at that time. I was in the second row. We were sitting in the second row. And when I came, you know me, I'm very friendly. So before the game
Yes.
started, I'm like talking junk. You know, if he was like, "Oh, I like your my necklace," it's like, "Where you get that from?" So we're just talking, having a good time. So we had started off, doing pretty good. So I was like,
Yeah.
ATL, and I'm right behind the Falcons now, by the way. We're right behind the Falcons.
Okay. Okay.
So
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
because everybody thought we were on the Viking side, but we were second row behind the Falcons. And so we're, I was like, yeah, okay. So then I was like, all right. So when we scored, I said, the guy was like, oh man, we better not lose no Falcons. I said, don't be mad. It's okay. I was like, I'll be your friend like that. So then I said, don't get mad. So then we had scored again. I mean, we're doing well. So I said, are you big
Doing
mad or little
well.
mad? So I'm just having fun, me being me, having fun. So then something happened. I don't know, but they started. No, we went for halftime photo. So the Ryder tour group
Yeah.
at halftime, we go do a
Yeah.
photo at every game. That's our way of, bringing all the Falcon fans together, taking a picture. So I come back, so
Ray
so we were
McLeod fumble, and it went all
yeah.
down the hill
You had
after
that
that.
game
So then
too,
they,
Pam, right?
so they
You went
start,
to that game.
huh?
I was saying,
Oh,
Pam
Okay,
went to
so
that
they
game.
started messing with me. So they was like, "Oh, it's gonna be okay." And then it was a double score. So I'm just sitting there. So they said, "Are you okay, our Falcon friend?" And this, "Are you big mad or little mad?" So then
Oh,
I was, they
Oh
started doing
my
a chant. So I had my arm crossed. I was like, "This," I'm like, "Come on." So the guys in front of me, that was their first game. So he was like, "My friend, are you big mad or little mad?" Said, "Leave me alone like that." So here's the thing: I didn't know nobody was recording. I mean, so when I go to the games, I'm not looking for no camera or whatever. I'm
nothing.
you
talking
read.
junk. So Kirk right there, I'm like, "Kirk, get your shit together," like that, talking junk. So he said, "It's okay." He kept messing with me. So the guy caught it on
Camera.
film, and then it just exploded. So
Man, but you was how everybody was feeling around that time. You got to
Yes.
watch this quarterbacks series so you can kind of watch that game and everything else.
Yes.
Because they break out down the whole season of 2024, and then of course one more video. Because we just had to do it because we just got to
Yes.
show your
Yes.
fanhood. Here's
Oh
another
yes.
one that just
Yes.
shows some dedication.
Yes.
I always like to see folks with high spirits despite the damp weather.
Raincoat, probably cold.
Rain.
And what game was
so
that?
Carolina.
Carolina Panthers. So I was actually on TV both years for Carolina Panthers again.
Ooh-wee.
So with that game in the rain, now that's when they said all the seats were empty in the stadium. The seats were not empty at first. It started raining, and everyone went to go stand up on the thing. Now me and I was with Miss Roz at the time. We got there early. Now I like to dance, cut up. So we in the rain down there trying to stay warm. Really, we just like, yeah, just dance to the music. So the lady said, she said, "Y'all just having a good time. Why don't y'all come down on the field?" We got to go down on the field at that time before all that showed, and we were on the field with the players. We were like when Robinson threw that pass to the kid that was catching the football, we were right beside him.
Okay.
So we were right there. So then we got in the field, and then me, I was like, okay, it's cold out here. Come on, Falcons, it's cold. I'm just having a good time. And they caught that shot. So yeah, I'm like, hey, rain doesn't matter if it's raining, snowing. I was in Colorado in the snow. I was in, all
Hey,
over.
you know
It
what?
doesn't
Speaking
matter.
of, let's bring it up. Of course, she got us prepared a little bit. Is this
Yes.
the problem? Well, let's see here. Let me go get those pictures. But I'm just going to show
No,
you
love,
your pictures, and if you want to kind of talk about them a little bit. But I think you mentioned the one about the snow. Is that the one? Did I put that in there? Here it goes, right here.
Oh, so yes,
What?
that's so the game was on that Sunday. We went up there Tuesday, the Rise Up Tour Group. So we went up there Tuesday to do like to a ski resort, Breckenridge Ski Resort. So we got to do the ATV rides and you get the skiing resort and ride around. So we got all the way up there, and I'm like, yeah, and just having a good time, and it was great. I learned how to put padding on with clothes.
Okay.
Everybody's like,
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
"Put
yeah.
clothes
Oh
on."
yeah.
I
You
was
got
like,
to.
But
yeah.
And
trust me, I had that picture. I had about 4 leggings on, and
I believe it.
warmers and everything like that. But it was fun. I did learn though, like, woo, trying to breathe.
I was going
It's
to ask you that. What was
Yes.
the climate like?
look, when there's oxygen in a vending machine, it's bad. Or at the airport, you can buy oxygen,
Wow.
it's bad.
Oh,
So it was
Wow.
fun. But I will say Colorado Stadium, although it was cold, those fans out there, woo, love them. I mean, and they shake the building. I'm just gonna say that. But
Oh, I'm
that,
going there when Georgia Tech playing their first game in August. So I'm glad you prepared me for that. So they loud. That's what you're saying.
oh, they are loud. And like I said, we went to the so we did get to go to the Colorado game. Melissa and myself, we went to the game.
Okay.
That was fun too. So here's the thing with the Rise Up Tour group, a lot of stuff that you might say you want to do, when you get with that group, they give you the opportunity to actually do it.
Yeah.
So now, yeah, that might be my bucket list to do different things, but just to actually, you're doing all these different things, like going to the Prince house. I would have never thought about actually doing it, but when I look back, I'm like, man, I've hit so many states and done so many different things, and met so many people, different stadiums, friends, been seen. I go to like, I see you everywhere. It's just
literally
different.
It's different.
And here's the thing. So someone said, you're always on TV. The Falcons always catch you on their page. You're always on something. I said, look, if you look at the pictures, do you ever see me posing looking cute? They catch me looking crazy half of the time.
You be mid in your moment. So
I just I be swinging my hair, and they're like, I see that hair swinging. I know that's you, and I see your fan, and that fan that's my favorite fan right there. Tip, lovely eyes. She's in the Dirty Bird's Nest and the Rise Up Tour group. She makes fans, and that's my favorite one. I have like about 6 from her, but that's my favorite one.
Okay.
That right there, that was a Dirty Bird's Nest. I got the honor of painting the field. Some of us got selected, so to actually be on the field and painting it, how many people can say they paint the Atlanta Falcons field?
I haven't.
So
cool. On the field, I haven't painted it.
Yeah, so we seeing them lay the grass, and they're telling us about how they do it for each game, and put the grass out, and they lined it for us, and we're out there spray painting it, and we spent the whole day. It was fun, but just different. Who would think? Just different things.
Yes. And then another one.
There are 2 different groups, but one team. One is for home games, and I tell everyone, I'm Dirty Bird's Nest. I'm home.
Yes.
Away games, I'm a Rise Up Tour group. I love both groups. They both bring me happiness. They both help me cheer on my Falcons. So
love it.
We ready for
y'all.
Yeah.
And yes, we are ready for y'all.
We are.
Last picture right here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Love the hat, shirt. Man, I love it. So and of course she got probably a gallery ton more, but we just wanted to highlight a couple of things though. But this is what a diehard fan looks like. A super fan.
Now the one you had the gray on, that's one that's in the stadium right now. There's a wall by the lockers. They have all the fan pictures on it. And that's where my picture is at. I'm on that wall inside the stadium. If you go down by the the gray one, it was gray and black. Oh, that one was like about 2 years ago. If you go back to it, it was it was on the wall. It was gray and black or black.
Gray.
Okay, I gotta find it. I might have not had that one in the gallery.
And I was standing beside my own self. I was pointing to myself.
Oh, I don't think I had that one. I don't know if you sent me that one.
Yeah, right there.
That one.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a brand.
Yes.
Girl.
So that was like 2 years ago. There go my team captain in the back, Sonya, right behind me. But so about 2 years ago, they were taking pictures. And again, I actually just took that picture at the last draft party because somebody was walking out from said, hey. They said you're on our wall. And I said, huh? And they was like,
you deserve to be on the wall. No shade.
They said, I finally get to meet you. And I'm like, what you mean I'm on the wall? And so they said, come on. So they took me to the back and they said, look at your picture on the wall. I said, oh, shoot. Again, I would have took that pose right there. I mean, I have, I look different a little bit. But hey, again, I was in the moment.
You were in the moment.
Girl, I'm telling you, I love it. All the pictures, just the memories, all that from it. And I want to get back to the chat because we have somebody from Mexico. Let me go back. I highlighted your comment earlier.
Mexico.
Shout out to Samos Falcons TV. And we are actually communicating with them because, of course, as you guys know, we launched our international brand of
Woo,
Falcons
woo.
fans across
Woohoo!
the seas that
Yay.
love the Falcons just as much as Ms. Koreena. So
Yes.
we will be talking with them. Hopefully, one of these days we will have them join us and do some
Yes.
shows or just appear, whatever the case may be. I just want to, because our demographic is across the world. A lot of
Yes,
people don't
it is.
realize
We'll be
how
there
many
Mexico for the
fans
cruise
are
next year.
out there to
Oh
cruise.
yeah,
Yes.
next year. The
Okay.
cruise.
Yes, that's right. And that's around my birth. It's in June, isn't it?
Yep, June, the Rise Up Tour Group. Yep, the cruise. I'll be there third time in a row, 3 years in a
Okay.
row. I'll be on there. It's
That
the
was
last
amongst my
one, but
It is the
you
last
know,
one. Yeah.
Okay. And you're going to that one, Pam?
Yes, I am.
All right. I guess I
Yeah.
might have
I
to
couldn't go the
go.
last one because of the
look,
family reunion. That's messed the
also,
things up. So
look, tell you right now, to go, 3 years ago was my first time going on a cruise, but to go on a cruise and you have um more than like just almost 100 plus Falcon
yes,
or just
Yeah.
fans who love
yes,
football, and you're
yes.
out there and you're having a good time. And when I say we take over, boy, you
They
know, and
take
I'm all
over a ship.
look, I had so much fun. Like it's the memories for me. It's the
Yes,
memories. You like
yes.
everyone says you can, oh, I gotta work or do this, but you can make time for it. There's ways you can do it. Because they say, how do you go to every single trip and all of that? You just have to know how to plan it and plan early.
Yeah.
Just plan early. Because when the games, here's the thing: when the draft drops the schedule, excuse me, when they drop the schedule, I book all
Uh-huh.
my trips for the year.
Yeah.
And then I get my game tickets the day of the game. Sometimes, I might get
Mhm.
a gift here and there too. Nothing wrong with that. But for the most part, I book for the whole year. And for those who think I don't
Yeah.
work, I do work. I have a wonderful director, VP, and owner who allows me to book all my vacations at the end of the year so I can go to all the games. So the agreement is as long as I stay number
Wonderful.
one with work, I can do as I please. So
Nice.
I love somebody love me. And of course my flexibility,
Yes.
my job, I got the weekends off. I always been determined. I said, I don't care where I work and what I do. I need my Sundays. I
mhm.
can't
Mhm.
sacrifice my
Yeah.
Sundays. That's just the bottom line here.
Yes.
And
Um,
but you know what too? I told
mhm,
someone, they said you go to all the games, and even if I can go to Carolina every year or whatever, but everyone has a habit. Some
Oh yeah.
smoke, some drink,
yeah.
some
So
buy
the games are a
women,
habit.
cigarettes. Everybody has a
Yes.
habit. Mine has to be football. It's
Yes.
expensive, can be, but that's what I like to do. And
Yeah.
when I can't move anymore, I'm look back and say, boy, I almost hit every state.
Yes.
Now I'm actually
Yeah.
starting to track it. I'm like, hey, you don't live once. So those who follow me on Facebook, I'm like,
Exactly.
YOLO,
I'm
you
telling
don't
you,
live once.
that's like
Have a good time.
people say like, what do you watch on TV? Sports. I can't even pick up a good series. I just finally almost finished the quarterback series because I know we're gonna talk about it tonight.
Yeah.
But it's a game that's on. I can't get away from it. So it's like I
Exactly.
might as well be there if I'm gonna be watching it all the darn time. I can't get away from it. So
Yes.
Koreena, share some memorable moments that sticks with you when meeting these players, the coaches, the
Yes.
fans. Like, what's some memories for you?
Yes.
Okay, so Robinson, so they had last year, they had the party, the kickoff party for the season starting at the downtown Atlantic Station.
Yep, I was.
Yes.
So when he came on, when they had each one coming on, Cool came by and all of them, and they really didn't sign any autographs too much, but they would come on the stage, and then the pep rally. That's what they had, a pep rally.
Pit rally.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so they had the players come, and then they maybe one and then leave, maybe a kid and leave. So Robinson, when he ran on the stage, he was like, "Hey," and then he ran down and he signed a kid's autograph. So he came back by, and I said, so he looked, he said, "There you go," and he signed my jersey, and it was like,
Why
jersey,
you do that?
So like when I go to Atlantic Station, they have him come, Drake London. So now Drake
Yeah.
London, I have all his stuff because with the Dirty Bird's Nest, I've won a small helmet, a big helmet. I won his picture. I've been with him, autographs, taking pictures. So now when I go to different places, they see me, they'll say, "I was looking for that hair." Because you be swinging. I'm like, I can't look, I can't even change my micro braids color anymore because when I go somewhere, they say, "I'm looking for
People
your
recognize
fan,
Different.
your pom-poms, and your hair." Because I'll be swinging it. There you go. So and then
That's why I do this with
Patterson.
my shirt. I have Maggie T on the back of my shirt, or wherever I'm going, I'm gonna always have my name on the back of something. They be Maggie T. Oh, I know you, but I don't know your name. I was like, I see it somewhere.
Yeah, so just going, and then the energy. Most people say, "Hey, there she goes. She's gonna be dancing or standing up, cutting up." So it's just to see the players, and I'm always sitting close. So anyone who knows, if I go to a game again, nothing wrong with sitting in the back, but me, I pay for the experience. I want
Exactly.
the full experience. So I want to see the players looking happy or sitting them doing their plans, and I can lean over and say, "Hey, whatever," or talk to them, whatever. Like, there she goes. So it feels good if like, okay, she's come to support, and I'm like, hey, I'll see you in Colorado. Hey, I'll see you in Florida. They're like, yeah, we're just gonna see you. That's all we're gonna say. We're gonna see you at the next game. So now they're like, okay, yeah, there she go.
There
Or
she
they
go.
might not know my name. They might say something like smiley or energetic or
Yeah.
like PT Lightfoot.
Yeah.
Each one of them kind of got like a little nickname for me. So it's like,
Okay.
there she go. So
Okay.
it's a good feeling because even on the bad days, they know us fans, we're coming. Like, don't worry about it. We're coming.
Yes.
They know certain ones are gonna show up, and we coming by the bus, train, plane, boat. Don't matter. We coming. I'm coming. I'm just gonna say.
I love it.
Love it.
Miss Witt, you have any questions for her?
I'm about to say it's been just amazing hearing the different stories and stuff like that. It's just I'm just enamored about it. So it's kind of hard for me to come up with any questions right now. But I would say, who has been, I would say, your favorite player
Yeah.
since you have been a fan so long?
Oh gosh.
Mm, it's different ones. Of course, I like Vic, and then I'm with Julio. Um, right now, I'm a big Robinson fan. He's
He's
very genuine. I like
yes.
him.
I like it.
He's
Yes.
very. Every time I've
Yes.
seen him, it hasn't been like, oh no, or I don't have time. Um, let's see. I even like Cool. I like Cool. Who else? Patterson. I can't. I just it's
So many.
different ones for
It's
different
different
reasons.
ones.
Some
Yeah.
I
some
got
is
you.
for the sports, some is for their personality. Um, I'm an energy type person, so
Yeah.
if I get
Yes.
around you and I get that energy, I
Yeah.
can like
Yes.
you for different things.
Yes.
So
I love
I just
that.
I
Uh-huh.
just love my Falcons, but that energy, hey, you show me just a bit of
Yes.
something, I'm with you. I'm down for you.
And that
So
makes
And
how
all
I'm
the
many?
again.
difference.
So how many
Mhm.
jerseys do you own? Do you have a number? So it
I'm,
has its
I'm
own
trying to
separate closet.
look. Also, speaking of that, yes, I have a whole section. It's just jerseys, red, black, and white. Because with Dirty Birds Nest, we have certain colors we have to
Yes.
wear on certain games.
Oh
So
yeah.
I
Yeah.
keep it I keep it color coordinated, and I have I'm trying to stop buying just the players each time because they change up. So I'm trying to put like
Yes.
my little
Yeah.
nickname on them. But
Yeah.
but I still I'm sorry. I have different type of shirts, jerseys. I have
A lot.
a lot.
Mhm.
Yes. I
Nothing
spend a
wrong
lot of
with
money and I get a lot of gifts too because in my
Yeah.
field I have a lot of employees. So they'll say, Miss Koreena, Boss K, what you want? Or they say, just get us some Atlanta Falcons. So
There's
sometimes I
something
have
Atlanta
two or three of
Falcons.
the same things, but hey,
Yes.
it wears out, breaks, tears. So hey, I can never have enough of the same thing. I just rotate.
Yes.
So, it's
Okay.
just
So, Miss Karina, you still got a little time with us. We want to get into some of now we talked about your fanhood. Let's talk about the team. You ready to talk about that?
The team.
you know what? I'm ready because boy, when I say excitement, like oh my
Woo.
goodness, I've been posting little memes like does football miss me? Counting down the days. I've been
Yes.
wearing Falcon stuff at work. Yes,
Yes.
I think we about to. We
Ready.
about to make some more noise. We about to make some noise. Like,
Okay, that's the question. It says,
So-
from the fan perspective, are you satisfied with the off season? And what are your expectations for this upcoming season?
Yes.
expectations, I just want them to show the unity and bring the city together. I think, last year with Penix jumping in, you saw it was the energy. It was like a different city. It was like the old time when we was like, hey, I'm a Atlanta Falcon fan. When? Since when? And then just
Flowery
the
Branch is
excitement.
sold out to 26.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
sold out.
it's
You said
sold
what?
out.
Yeah. So had to get tickets.
I'm sorry,
And see, and
all
even-
y'all that got them tickets. I ain't
I tell
seen them
you.
a couple of years ago.
yeah,
But I love it.
and
I
think
love it.
and
Yes.
see, we were on the right track when we went to New Orleans, and we had that parade downtown. I mean, on Bourbon Street. I was there too, so that was an experience. And
Mhm.
to see the excitement and what could have happened if we would have started him earlier. So now you got to think we have a new season with the preseason starting to just get their vibe, and they're all young. You got Drake and you got Robinson. They've been hanging out. You see them in Dubai and traveling, training together. So you about to get a different type of
Yes.
unity of like, hey, let's do this. They're all young and they're hungry. They're
Mhm.
hungry.
Yes.
Absolutely. What about the
And
draft?
I think it's our
Any other
time.
players you was
I think
happy
it's our
about,
time.
us getting any player that you like that we picked in the draft? Everybody was on that Bulldog there. Were you excited about that one?
So I was. Let's stand and make some noise. Bring it on home. I actually was when I went to the draft. I was at the draft party too, cutting up.
Yes.
But
Yes.
yes, I think that was a good choice. I think it's gonna again bring some unity, some different type of playing. You'll see. I think you'll see the stadium react differently. The fans come out, support, and show up.
Yes.
And that's what it's about at the end of the day. I mean, we got to get behind them. They got to create their unity,
Exactly.
show the support. So I just think this year is going to be what we were seeing at the end. We'll get to see a whole season of it. So you got to
Yes.
think about the end of it. It was like, Washington at the games. We were there. It was like, okay, Penix doing his thing. Wait a minute, we should have started him way back then. So we would have had a different outcome.
Maybe we
So
would've
think
made the
about with him
playoffs.
start, huh?
I said maybe we would have made the playoffs for putting him in a little earlier.
Absolutely. I think so. So to get to start at the beginning, you have a whole season to do it. Look, if you just bring that part at the end of last season to this season, oh man, all y'all bandwagon fans, sit your behind down. Cause I'm gonna be with them. I was with them back then. Yeah, come on.
You wasn't in
One
gym
jump on that
school with
train.
me. I love it. And that's what I'm saying. All these pictures, all these memories, you're gonna look at it like, oh, that's a diehard fan. So when we hold up that Lombardi trophy, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, I was here before everything. Here I go.
Yes.
Look, win or lose. It doesn't matter. You can insult me. You can say whatever you want. Because again, I don't leave to that clock say 0.00. And I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna cheer them on. And when they walk off, I'm gonna still clap for them. I hold my signs up and be at the back of the at the end of the game, trying to, cheer them on and get signatures and pictures and all that. Okay. Say what you want. Not gonna hurt my feelings. Say I'm wasting my money. I don't care. You waste yours on cigarettes. I don't care.
There you go.
I'm invested. And I want to get to these comments a little bit. What are Thrills? Waddell said, yes, take skill sets out of it, and the message is evident with the Vic Ryan Penix connection. Let's get together as a franchise and get behind our 53.
Yes.
Kevin O'Connor said, Lexi, hopefully look what the Commanders did. We ready. Now Ms. Koreena gonna have me looking for that hair on the TV screen. Yep.
Ma'am.
Yep.
MP9 jersey's gonna be filling up the stadiums. Yes, 100%. If we switch week 12, we know. So, and I feel like I was happy because I felt our offense was pretty much intact, but we really needed to focus on that defense. And I feel like if we can get a complete team The
Mm-hmm.
play on
We
that field,
dangerous.
oh, we finna be rocking in that stadium.
Yeah.
We finna be in there. Yeah, that Dirty Bird nest section, y'all ain't gonna never be able to sit down.
You
Ooh,
can't sit down now. So when that happened, I had
everybody
to
hope
slow.
to encourage other people because everybody likes
Yes.
to take food and sit and eat and look pretty. Everybody in the stadium need to be getting up, moving, yelling.
Yeah.
This needs to be the loudest stadium that ever been
Exactly.
to ever play because I don't know what year that was where we were just winning at home, but then we go away and we couldn't win. So we need to keep
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was terrible.
That's
yeah.
horrible.
Yes.
So I'm
Ooh.
hoping that we can get, keep that undefeated in the
Yeah.
stadium. Yes, a complete team. Ha ha. I'm
Yeah.
excited about the defense. We already basically know what we're getting on offense.
Jabri.
Absolutely.
I can agree with a
Jabri,
little bit of an
family.
asterisk only because we got to see we seen the flashes and we hope to carry it on because we already know what we were saying when we got that 3-piece special from who must not be named, even though he may be retiring and stuff like that. So people kind of sitting on their hands and knees about that. But Koreena, I wanted to ask you, for the vibe that you got with Raheem from last year and how the Dirty Birds nest and the rise up toward things like that, what are a couple of words you would give for what you think so far going to describe Raheem and this Atlanta team 1 year in?
Yeah.
You saying describing him as far as the upcoming season or when the year that
Like
just passed?
we
The
all
upcoming
know, like
season.
the vibe that he's giving, because we all know with Dan Quinn it was brotherhood and the energy he had and things like that. What is it that the space of people in with Raheem with 1 year in?
I think like when he started out, he was selling us a dream or his vision per se.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
and I think he got too laid back and didn't just be aggressive with it.
Yeah.
Certain things like calling the timeouts and doing things. Because I'm on the field I'm about to be on the field almost because I'm right behind the team. So certain things I think certain things I think he just kind of got like, okay, yeah, okay, kind of almost like kind of cocky a little, but
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he need to just like look at his position, embrace it, and be aggressive and just go for it.
Exactly.
So all the
And not waste the
names
time on it because he had the
Exactly.
talent a lot, and the team was tired of losing. He had the talent,
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, hey, be aggressive. Come on, fight the
Mm-hmm.
time, fight that challenge. Put your little oomph into it. Don't be just so chill with it.
Yes.
But as far as the hype of the team, though, did you see that on the sideline at least compared to?
No, I did not.
Okay.
He was real calm. Just walk back and forth. Because again, even at the Vikings game, and I was cussing Kirk out because I was fussing and cussing him out. It was more like just yeah, they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
No, say something. Come on,
Be
cuss them
angry.
out. Cheer them on. Again, like at work, some you got to be like, okay, do this. So get your ass over here and make this happen. Or what you doing? Show some aggression. You're a little bit too chill with it, I think.
Yes.
Okay,
That's just my
I can
opinion.
respect that.
Okay, so
No,
because she get to see it from that side,
and that's why I wanted to
Yeah.
ask, because again, we get the clips, we get what I
No,
love
too
on the
fair.
I love the Atlanta Falcons media team. I really do. The media
Yeah.
team is
Yeah.
fire. However, being a fan, that's why I love hearing stories from you, Koreena, and Auntie Pam, because y'all travel, y'all are actually there and you see
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
interactions on the sideline, only bits
Mm-hmm.
and pieces that we get from watching on TV or even going into the stadium. So
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
always like, what is that experience? What are you getting on the side? Because of course the players love Raw, but what is like being there? What is the experience? Because I was like,
Mm-hmm.
that's always been like something I've always questioned, and maybe it'll be different coming in the year 2 because he learned
I hope
from
so.
year 1, hopefully. So I mean, if they was aggressive during the off season, I'm hoping that aggression turns into what we need to see on the sideline.
I'm
I'm
hoping he
hoping.
just take his job serious this year and really
Yes.
learn from his mistakes. And like you said, get aggressive, utilize his talent, and know what
Mm-hmm.
the hell to do with them and call them timeouts.
He was always chewing gum.
But
You just see him walking back and forth, arms crossed.
yeah.
Like, so what you see on TV for the little clips, that's how he is
That's
the
him.
whole entire game. The whole time
Now
you
I'm
just walk
hoping
Wow.
Aubrey. I'm hoping the addition to Aubrey and Ali would help that defense a whole lot because it was the defense that
And
totally
Nyght too. Mm-hmm.
totally let us down. But and
Yeah.
then not only that, Kirk Cousin throwing all those interceptions didn't help no matters at all. You
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Whew.
Sam, you broke up a little bit. She froze.
for a like you said, to be more mindful in the game, you know, and pay attention what's going on in the game and stop chewing that gum and being passive. He
Hold it.
needs to
Yeah.
stop being more aggressive, I think.
Be
Absolutely.
aggressive. Be
Be
aggressive.
aggressive.
That's the
Hey,
key
hey,
word,
hey.
aggressive.
So I do have a question for you. Final question that I sent you there. Because you did say that around when Penix came in, it was just people were just like, yes, finally. Because even
Finally.
after that New Orleans game, when Kirk got hurt, everybody was like, put him in, put the man in, put the man in. After watching this quarterback, and we're gonna talk about that in a minute, the quarterback series. Do you believe the Falcons culture is changing for the better? A lot of people starting to hint at this is a 2016 and all over again. How are you feeling being a 30-year long fan? How are you feeling about this culture of this team?
I'm excited. So there's 2 other season ticket holders at my at the office. So when we go there, it's more like, they're like, it's gonna be some excitement. And you have other people saying, you know what, y'all might actually do something. And those who see me, they're like, hey, I'm a fan this year, or hey, Penix there, I'm give y'all a shot.
Yeah.
Or based off what they were looking at the end of the season, I'm like, I'm excited to see this season to bring. So I can see a lot more people coming to the games, cheering for us. I think with Penix, it's bringing a lot of extra hype to our city, and I think we need to run with it. We have the talent. I just need Raheem to bring that
Utilize the players
aggression.
the way they're supposed to be. Yes.
Yes,
As well
he got
as
the talent. He got the talent.
Yes.
Talent.
And I'm excited. Oh, I can't wait.
I will,
I
as
am
well as
too.
the media team is making it even hyper. They're doing music videos now. They're just, the media team is even making it you excited about just like, even when they announce the schedule and everything they're doing, the little bit of things that they're doing, bringing back these throwbacks and Outcasts and all of them. It's exciting.
Yeah, the collections and stuff. I mean, them been some fire collections that then came out.
Yes, and all these celebrities coming around acting like they was Falcons.
Yeah.
But I'll take it.
I can't stand the bandwagon stuff, but I also, if people haven't checked out, the Falcons released a Mike Vick and Mike Penix Jr. They have a great little interview. I was like, the two mics, the 9 and the 7.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch that. We're gonna talk about that on next Tuesday's episode. Depending, I think somebody might be there. We're gonna have another interview, but after that, we'll talk about that one. But just the Matt Ryan, Mike and Ike, everybody's getting behind him. It's
wonderful.
Something special in this guy.
Yes.
They're getting behind him. They wasn't getting behind no other quarterback. For some reason, this guy,
they behind him.
You it. And we want to make sure that you it. Let's get this wisdom in your head. And I want you to call us when you need us. I'm him. Even though I'm a coach, I'm here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun.
But what's gonna be special about training camp, you're gonna have different positions being challenged. And you're gonna have other teams looking to see who we drop so they can pick up.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be real exciting. So we're gonna definitely have. I mean, I think going in, it's gonna be a high competitive training camp, and I can't wait.
Oh, yes.
I'll be there too. Training camp, yes.
So we're gonna probably close this on out in a minute, but I do want to get into this series. I know, Koreena, you didn't have a chance to, but we want to get into this conversation about. Okay, you know, Mr. Kirk Cuzzo.
Yeah.
You know, he's not our cousin anymore. That's how I, you know, that's what I say. So we want to get into a little bit about this series, and I know Miss Witt, you also hadn't had a chance to watch it and everything else. But you watched the season. You was at every single game, so you know Kirk Cousin. So,
yeah,
he saw everything.
He heard me on a couple of them. He heard me. He heard me trying to give him some feedback.
Oh my gosh! So, just the recent buzz about this series coming out, and before the series came out, just Kirk Cousin don't know how to hush his mouth.
He don't.
He keeps talking. He keeps talking. He keeps talking. And thing is, a little bit of more comes out. At first, it was like, we know you're hurt, Kurt. We know you're hurt. Stop playing. Tell somebody. At the same time, it's on Raw. It's on the coaches. They knew it. They should have sat him down. But when you watch this series, it was a little bit of both, but it was a lot more on Kirk because he's like, "No, I'm good. I'm gonna play through this. I'm gonna icy hide it up, and I'm good, coach. I'm great. I mean, yeah. My knee. He went and got stem cell injections right before the season. So when he came out and said that he was taken aback that they went for Michael Penix in the first round, that caught him off guard. But at the same time, sir, and we're gonna get into what Cam Newton had to say.
Oh, Cam read him right.
Cam broke it down.
His rights.
You know, it's like, but you're sitting here with the money that you got.
Yeah,
and we're saying you ought to be one, but you're just coming off an injury. And we didn't quite, because even when he made his, first appearance and made his press conference and he spoke again too soon, then it was like, I was talking to people on the sidelines. And it was like, so he was talking to people before he even got here. That's a fine.
That's a third round pick we lost.
Oh my God. So with that being said, we don't know what's going on with this. You even said it's like, I'm still working and healing and I'm still getting better. I'm ready to be there for day one of practice. So you're already telling us that it's a gamble with you, especially with your age and everything else. It's like this quarterback class, there guys out there, we're going to get our guy because you are the now and he's the future. And it was going to be the situation where it's supposed to be like that with Mariota and Ryder. It's you're the veteran, you're the guy that comes behind him and learn from him and take it all in and everything else. That way, you're quarterback ready. But the difference with this guy, though, Michael Penix, he's already quarterback ready. Yeah, he just is. He's just that guy. You can just throw him in there. He's already ready to go. So
yes.
How do you feel about that? Him saying that he was just caught off guard about the whole quarterback situation. How do you feel about that? Anybody?
I think that's a poor example of a leader. I'm just going to say, sometimes you got to take one for the team. And I'm just going to say that that's with work or anything. You might always want to be front and center, but in order to lead, sometimes you have to follow, no matter your title. So knowing that he was going through that situation, his pride let him play in New Orleans instead of saying, you know what, I want it more for the team than I do myself. I'm going to put my pride to the side and let him do what we need, because we were running the South. And because of him being prideful, it hurt the team. Yes. So I don't think that's a good leader mindset to do that. So I don't respect that, because you can have the title all day, but it depends on how you lead when it comes down to it. In a situation, you might have to sit down for the team to win. Doesn't take anything away from you. You're still making all that money, but hey, why not? So if he did that, then let's say Penix has to sit out for a minute. Is he gonna give us 100%, or he just gonna say, you know what, the hell with this? I'm just gonna play because I'm here to play. I'm not gonna give him my all, and he might hurt us again. So I don't trust it.
I mean, looking at what his, because you get a lot of his wife in these series too. I feel like the wife is in his head a little bit too, so he's over here pouting and they're crying and in their feelings about things. I think Kirk Cousins just saying, you know what, I just need to be on another squad somewhere, so I'm gonna come in and be the best backup quarterback I can ever be. But guess what? Somebody's gonna go down. I'm pretty sure he's on the first train smoking. Hey, coach, what's up? Send me on over. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
One thing about it, he had the no trade clause. He could have waived that anytime.
Absolutely.
Anytime.
Yeah. And could have
been. He didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as I'm concerned, I think Terry did the right thing by keeping his butt. You're not gonna cut you so we can pay you all that money and other team to pick you up.
We make the decisions around here, Kurt.
So Cause we damn sure ain't Denver over here. We ain't Denver.
Quarterback anyway. He was back up in Washington. I mean, he did a good job backing up RG3. So
and he eventually took his job.
Exactly. So I have no problem with him being the backup quarterback.
And Cam Newton gave him a new one. Cam Newton broke down the quarterback situation bluntly. He said, "Boy, you getting paid."
He been paid to sit on the bench and hold a clipboard.
And
what would I do if I did that?
From somebody that actually wanted to be over here in the Atlanta Falcons. So, that's a little bit of a saltiness that came out of that breakdown as well. Y'all don't remember that. He was like, I'm interested in the Falcons. Of course, we was like, hell no, Cam. But, nice knowing you. How are you mad making all that loot and you ain't going to get hit? That's Zach. I'm telling you. I'm going to tell you, sir. What you need? What hat? What Gatorade bottle?
He lost that job himself by throwing 4 freaking interceptions and playing bad.
Exactly. And we talked about that.
Hurt or something else. He plain lost that job. He could have easily sat out.
Yeah.
And let Michael Penix be in there.
And he could have might have talking about
who's going to win the quarterback position if they had did that.
They could have been like, you know what, he's injured. We're going to let him sit.
Yeah.
Kirky's still the number one, but right now we're going to go ahead and bring in the rook because we need to heal. Maybe you might be ready for the playoffs. Yeah. But, we would have.
It was selfish.
100.
It was definitely selfish. And we talked about that last week because we said, you never know how that would have turned out. I would have gave him props for saying, y'all, I took that hit in New Orleans. I ain't feeling it. Sat down. You would be competing for the number one spot. And we would have understood it. I'd rather have been a competition. But Kurt, you completely took that option off the table when you selfishly continued to play, knowing you was hurt the team. So now it's done. You QB too. You lost your own job for yourself.
And he said that in a series. He was like,
he sure did. He lost the job.
I wasn't doing my part. So all the crying and all this, I was surprised. Yeah.
And that's why
it's a job. It's a competition at the end of the day.
It's a business.
Yep, pride creates a downfall. You're right about that.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Pride. That's not a leader.
Yeah. So that's how we feeling like that. But of course, I don't like to go further than an hour and 30, because it's nighttime and everybody ready to go to bed and everything else. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Let me go ahead and get to these last minute comments. I'm sorry, Kirk is a punk. Yeah, it's about the team first. Kirk was afraid of losing his job, and now we see why.
Right.
AD told him as much, as well as I disagree with what he was saying. He has a mentality and leadership attributes I aspire for, but just admit you're hurt.
Exactly. That's all he had to do.
Yeah, that's a leader would do that. They would say, you know what, I really want to do it.
That's all.
Go ahead, Koreena. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying, no, again, have the skills, but every great leader has a bad day at some point, and that's when your leadership skills really come into play. So it's for the team. The team could, like I said, the team could have went further on, but his pride got in the way.
Absolutely.
Nah, he thought he was Kobe or Jordan, can have a flu game or 80-point broken finger game. Nah, bro. No. That ain't how that works.
Well, on that note, preach, ladies. These ladies are tired. We got to get back to our touring and all this, and Koreena, she got to go probably work in the morning. So,
Yes.
I'm thinking about going to Atlanta United game tomorrow.
Brad, why don't you? Throw that
Let me know when you go to Atlanta Dream game so I can join you.
Please let us know when you Atlanta Dream. Cause me and Pam been one.
We trying to get. I've been to one Atlanta Dream game. That's it.
We can go there too. But see, Thursday is tongue and group's Dirty Birds Nest, so we got that. So
okay,
and then it's a lot going on.
Okay, as you ladies say too, I want to be here forever. Let's see what we got, kid. Great show. Thank you. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Love it. Subscribe if you're not on YouTube. Come on over to YouTube, Atlanta Falcons Nation LLC. Hit that subscribe button. But we're gonna go ahead and close this on now. I'm gonna give it to you, Ms Koreena. Tell everybody where you can find you, or what kind of give us some projects. Of course, you said you're going to Atlanta United game. What's next for you?
Actually, I'm just waiting for football season. I mean, I work. I do volunteer with the Rise Up Tour Group. They have stuff going on. Dirty Birds have stuff coming on. I just like to have fun. I'll go anywhere just to have fun. Good energy. That's what I'm about. I love life. Love my dad. Love my Falcons, of course. But anywhere where it's fun and just having a good time, you'll probably find me. And I'll probably be in the front, cutting up, dancing somewhere. So if you see me, you can say, hey, I'm very friendly. Never meet a stranger. Just again, love to have a good time. So and that's about it.
Okay. Well, we were thank you for just coming on finally. Everybody got to meet the bubbly personality that you see everywhere. You're gonna be looking for that hair now. You're gonna be looking for that fan. You're gonna be seeing her everywhere. So look, I love the energy, and we need a lot more of you around there. So shout out to the Dirty Bird Nest, Pastor Troy, Big Tigger, all of them that got that section together. It's amazing, and I love it because everybody that's from that section is just big fans. So we need a lot more of that. Hi, Maggie. So
and the Rise Up Tour Group,
Rise Up Tour Group. Yep.
Right. Look, y'all. So when the Rise Up Tour Group, you always see me with my flag. So every time I go to every city, I use my old flag up so bad that Thomas had to give me another one because wherever I go, I'm gonna show it, So I'm like Dirty Birds Nest at home, cutting up away. I'm like Rise Up Tour Group, here I go. So I'm always like, which one? So but Thomas, he's great help, and then Dirty Birds Nest, my team captain Sonya and Ardelia, I just a bunch of great people, So I love both, and because of both groups, I've had a lot of opportunities with different people from hanging out, because when they see me, they're like, hey, you're in the Dirty Birds Nest in the front cutting up. Hey, you're the Rise Up Tour Group. Hey, come hang out with us because you like to have a good time. And me, they're like, I got an extra ticket. I'm like, hey, I'm coming. But hey, here's the thing. If I go to anything, please do not ask me to come during football season. If you want to come, you better get the football schedule, and you better plan around Atlanta Falcons football schedule. So love you, my friends, family. They know. Don't call me talking about we got something going on. I'm not missing the game. Facts. Because I'm gonna be at the field.
Okay.
Big facts.
Absolutely, Ms. Koreena. Thank you for coming on. It's beautiful.
Thank you for having me. I love y'all anyway. I see y'all all the time. Love y'all.
Love you. And I got your shirt I'm gonna bring for Flowery Branch, so I won't forget the Pastor Troy.
Oh yeah, my PT shirt. Because
I will forget. So I was like, I'm gonna pack that up and put it in there and have it all ready to put my cooler and all that ready to go. Like, here you go. But we're gonna see each other a million times after that anyway.
Exactly.
Why about it. So
calendar's already full.
Yes. Miss Witt.
Well, you already know we're excited to see all of y'all for training camp July 26th. Some of us will be there on the 27th. If y'all didn't get y'all tickets, we told y'all before, oops, oh well, you better try to hit some, try to gamble, whatever y'all need to do to get up in there, because we're gonna be having a good old time. But y'all, make sure y'all follow and subscribe to us. Make sure y'all follow Ms. Koreena, one of the super fans. And again, Make sure y'all share this out. Y'all ain't gotta share it live, even when it's live, even when it's not. Make sure y'all share the videos, get more of the Lady Bird some attention. Make sure y'all check out our internationals. Yes, I love it. Will is in the chat. We got a lot going on. Of course, you know, we got the regulators, you know, we got everybody. So shout out to the AFN family. But again, I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all week and everything else like that. Your girl Whitney J is out.
That's all right. All right. And Miss Pam, let's close this on out, girl.
Thank y'all for joining our show. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Koreena, for coming on. Thank the AFN family for your support. And again, can't wait for the training camp. I'm of course to be on the 24th, the first day opening. So I can't wait. Of course. Me and Koreena gonna be up in that building.
Hey, I'll see y'all on the 26th, possibly 27th.
But if you see me, I don't mind taking pictures with y'all. You can talk to me. I mean,
interrupt us.
Don't be scared to approach me. I'm approachable.
Yes, she is. Auntie Pam, y'all just say Auntie Pam.
Auntie Pam.
Some pictures, please. So you'll see them on the 24th, and then you'll see. Speaking of them, go ahead and announce that you'll see us at Flowery Branch. July 26th, a possible July 27th, depending on how we turn up that night. I'm just going to say, because the last time we didn't do a big, huge red and black event where it was ticketed this year, but a lot of people was like, let me take this banner off in the back. Sorry. A lot of people was like, we are in town for Flowery Branch, and what are you guys doing for the red and black, party?
Yes.
So I was like, you know what? Some people, because Coach is going to be in town. So it's going to be people in town for this, because it's sold out, you guys, the 26th. So why not, get your rest on, drink your water, hydrate again, and come on back out to, let's take this banner off. Sorry, guys. Here we go. So you can see it. There you go. Go ahead and just show up with us. The door's open. It's going to be O'Reilly's Food and Spirits right there off of Covington Highway. It's free to get in before 10, but we're going to be there very early. So y'all get to the door early, party, have a good time. It's $5 drink specials. They have food. They have pool tables. But we do have the Red and Black Education Fund still going. So if you guys still kind of want to donate, I'll post that link to the GoFundMe, or you can Cash App us at Atlanta Falcons Nation. We always give back to our educators, because educators, they get a little budget to get all the supplies, and that includes sanitizer, mask, the printer paper, everything that comes to a classroom. They're getting it, and then when they run out, they got to foot the bill for themselves to make sure they're equipped. So even if you don't want to donate cash, you can donate supplies and things like that. So bring it to the July 26th meet and greet. Have a good time. Wear your red and black. We're going to have us some fun. It might be a special situation going on. It's works in the background, so y'all need to look your best, because some cameras might be showing up. I'm just saying. And out there. So I'm not going to say what it is just yet. But make sure y'all looking good, suited and booted. I'm just playing. It's too hot for that. Yes. Put your red and black gear on, your best gear, where your fans at, all that. So I can't wait to have y'all. It's the Atlanta Falcons LLC Red and Black meet and greet at O'Reilly's. Okay, y'all. Hosted by us. You're right. Yes. So I just can't wait to have you guys in the building. I can't wait to see y'all at Flowery Branch everywhere. And it's the season. It's a go. So on that screenshot, that you'll see the advertisement on the walls as well. And like I said, to donate, I'll put those in the cash in the descriptions as well. I love y'all. All right. We can get up out of here though. Good night, people. I need y'all to be signing autographs and kissing babies.
A mess.
Oh my God.
I'm planning on going to the home game.
Yes, we are gonna be there. Yes, a season ticket holder.
All preseason games, be it all 3 preseason games, and Dallas too.
There you go.
You asking the right one. Yes,
I'm working on the Dallas one now. I'm working on the Dallas.
I'll be in Dallas.
Pulling for me to come to Dallas, so I'm working on that.
I'm going to Dallas Thursday night for Dallas, so I'm flying in Thursday night. Yeah, for Dallas.
Okay.
On that note, people, good night. We love you. Peace. Tune in to us next week, as well as the International Birds tomorrow night at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
And then, of course, you know, the rest of the week with the regulators. And we out, people. Good night. Down.
Hi.
Love it.
Rise